Turn the music on. Look at the side at a 45-degree angle. Make sure the key light is beaming and glistening on the Dominican beard and jawline. YouTube! We have Sumabato, the monthly super major, the monthly major that occurs over in Japan. This is Sumabato SP 71. 71 of these motherfucking tournaments. Give me turn up music. What is this? My fault. Here we go. We got Hurt versus Raki. Yes, that the rumors are true. Balboa is a Smash player. Yes, Rocky Balboa is living in Japan right now, and he is facing off against one of the greats, the all-time greats. Yes, indeed, the mercenary. Hurt. Yo, the back break, oh, into the grenade. We actually just saw that not that long ago. Oh shit. Wow, okay. That move should just not have like a sour spot. Or like any kind of like lingering frame. How do you feel about Raki with Steve Kazuya? That is certainly the character lineup. The one time you don't watch from the beginning, it's you'll see another 51 streak. And ain't the last one. Oh, down smash. He is not making that shit back. Just stop trying. Wait, hold on. He might have helped him. Bro, never mind. He absolutely should have made it back. Okay, well, he didn't. In the end, he never landed, so I guess it didn't matter. Oh, good pick up there. Good reaction to get that grenade explosion into Nair for a lot of percent there. Rocky got some good dubs. I mean, obviously he's in winners finals here, but if y'all remember back at Genesis, he's the one that beat Akula. Not in the Steve mirror match, but he beat him with Kazuya. To my knowledge. The grenade wall into the yeah, that's the thing about Hurt. He's a campy motherfucker, but he does that shit with excellence. Like he looks so comfortable pulling out grenades in moments where it looks like he may have fucked up, but he didn't fuck up. Because the other grenade is like in the perfect spot to cover him, where the grenade won't blow up the grenade that he just pulled out. And he just keep B-reversing, doing all these tricks and shit. And if you can't get him to stop doing it, he's gonna just keep doing it. Like, okay, yeah, nice reflect. I'm just gonna grenade into B-reverse grenade. Oh, you try to interrupt it? You got hit by 2 grenades? That was the net positive for Snake right there. And then what we gonna do? Rinse, repeat. Chuck this grenade, pull out another grenade. Okay, he actually did mess up a little bit there because he threw that one off stage. One thing about Snake gameplay, the shit that Hurt is doing, you could just do that in training room. You don't need to set up no training. You don't need to set up like specific characters and shit like that. No, you can literally go in the training room and do exactly what he's doing. If you're a Snake player, you can look at this and just literally try to replicate this to a T. You can use Smash's bootleg booty ass training room and it'll still work because all you need is the ground, or all you need is the stage. Oh, he messed up. He tried to pick up the grenade with that down there. Like, try to stall with the grenade instead of using C4, because C4 would have absolutely killed him. The thing is too is that Snake does so much damage with these nades on just like a sequence that even though he's like camping him hard, like the match is very likely not going to time. This shit looks miserable though, I'm not gonna lie. 3 C4 kills already. Her just getting a lot of mileage off them C4s. Oh, you finally get the grab and you drop the confirm. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh my god, you cannot drop those. You very rarely get an opportunity. You gotta make that shit count. You gotta know the optimized route and everything. Yes, even though I don't think Snake is number 3 in the game, If there's one thing about Snake I've always said is that he does have an answer for pretty much every matchup. Even like his harder matchups, like his CQC is pretty good, that he can still manage to come out on top in some of those, against some of those like weird matchups. So I can see why people have him that high up. I just think he's a little bit lower though. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Low key, this is kind of a rough counter pick here for Raki, because as we've seen many times, not that Hurt has gone like with a perfect record against Steve, but he does the same shit to Steve. He made Akula look demoralized that one Genesis where he like 6-0'd him and he was just literally just styling on him. Oh my god, doing shit like that. Doing shit like that. In Rocky's position here, he plays Steve and Kazuya. So if he swaps to Steve, he's gonna get put in the same type of scenario. Hurt is just gonna still play the same way. He doesn't really have to change his gameplay in a drastic way. So you said I'm really good against Snake, so what can you do to stop him from being so oppressive? Well, Kazuya looks like it's a little bit harder. Palutena has an easier time dealing with this in general, because if I explosive flame, I create that wall over in his spot, so he can't really just grenade heavy like camp me out, because if he tries to throw it, the explosive flame is gonna blow up the grenade itself. Or if I catch a landing on catch one of his landings while he's holding a grenade with explosive flame, he gets hit by the explosive flame and the grenade is gonna blow up from the explosive flame and do even more damage. So normally explosive flame would be like a 10% thing, now it's a 20% thing, you know. That 10% will matter. So it makes him use grenade a little bit less. But in general, I do feel like people can play around the items a little bit more. Now, a character like Kazuya is a little bit more clunkier in the movement and stuff. Like even when you're playing like really good and you know you just crouch dash him across the stage and stuff, like his jump squat is frame 7. So he's not really moving as fast as other characters. Yo, that Nikita almost hit him. This tournament happened 2 days ago. Oh my. Just down there into 85 nukes. I do think people can use grenades a little bit more against Hurt. And what I mean by use grenades a little bit more, they never really like contested. Oh my god, 58% off of that. He just knew he was gonna stay on the ground there, so he did immediate down air and got so much percent off of it. You can see here that Hurt is playing so comfortably with grenades. Rocky's not grabbing a single one of these grenades, so he has to respect it, you know? One thing like that helps with fighting against Snake is like Z catching the grenade, so you're not throwing a committal option to like grab the grenade. You're like pressing Z, and then you can do Z drop aerial and then throw the grenade or something, you know, something else. You know, you take the grenade away from the spot that Hurt put it in, so now Hurt has to adjust to that. But if you're gonna just let the grenade stay in the same spot that he placed it, he's gonna do the rest of the things that he's doing because he placed it there. He's setting stuff up. So you gotta kind of take him out of that rhythm, you know? That's the main thing. Or not even just Hurt, but Snake in general. You gotta take them out of their flow chart. If you never take them out of their flow chart, they're gonna keep doing it. Also, you don't know what. He's just landing. Oh shit, that was game 3. I forgot. Yo, he killed him with C4 like 5 times that set. All right. Little bit of a slow start here. I mean, it's Kazuya. Oh, and that's why it's a slow start, because you don't want to get hit by anything he does. Hit him with the karate chop. What? Hose? Japan don't know about that hose bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jabu, jabu, jabu. Bro was talking about Jabu Jabu's belly. Shout out to Ball Knowledge. Oh my god. Electric through the up tilt. Up tilt wouldn't have killed him though, but he wanted to get that psych up oomph buffed up tilt. Uh-huh. Burners jump there. He has laser up B in a dream, but why would you try that down there? He's at 150. Just anything would kill him. Before there is a lot easier to connect. That up B would have killed Sephiroth. But we are not seeing Sephiroth. We are seeing a real villain at work. Akakikusu, we need this. We need this stock, Chief. There you go.
動かない。
Japan Indies, thanks for playing the game characters.
でも顔が2つ。まだ風はある。
そうですね。どっかしらで赤さんはぼったくらないといけないんで、タメルやらメテオやらでこう撃墜するため。
God, Flame Slash hitting from there.
本当にでかい。暴れて、さあラキは試合を詰めに行けるか。ピオリムがあったので何とか帰ってくる。
Flame Slash with just the right amount of mana will kill Rocky there too, because he had Psych Up, and now this is actually not looking so bad. Still in Rocky's favor, but he throwing out the... No way. Oh my god. There was a universe there that it crit, and that's gonna kill. Wow, he actually made it. He made that comeback happen. Hydrogen Bomb versus RNG Bomb, okay? Both of them are thanks for playing the game characters in different types of ways. Must be nice to be a Square Enix DLC character that actually has good results and good matchups and, you know, can be relevant at all types of levels. B, is that gonna kill? Not gonna kill. Exactly, as he should be. Like, Bayonetta being the best in Smash 4, if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense, you know? She's kind of broken in her own, you know? I don't know, broken ass character, so it makes sense. Now, was it fun? No. But it made sense. If there's a new Smash game, keep Dante away from this game. Oh, Nair into down air, and that's gonna kill. True combo with Accelerator to boot. We gotta keep Dante away from the Smash series because they will find a way to make him not top tier. He'd be struggling against ice climbers and shit like that. Like, no, stop that. Mid may cry. Finally got an actual electric kill combo. All the other electrics that Rocky's been getting, not even in just this set, in this set versus her, has not sealed him the stock. That might kill. Yep, that's gonna kill with the buff, or he has Psych Up. Oh, down there. Oh, bro, he down there himself. That should kill because he has Accelerator on, so extended knockback. Like, Dante would be the obvious pick, but like for a first DMC, obviously if there was another one, it could probably be Nero or Virgil, but I would want Virgil right off the bat. 38%. God damn, oh my, 80% off of 3 hits. Oh my god, what a start there from Akakikusu. No way. I'm actually surprised he didn't die there. Also, I've always butchered his name. It's Akakikusu. Akakikusu. So my bad if somebody in the comments or something be like, you're actually saying it wrong. Alright, let me call him. Go. I mean, you up 2-1 right now. I wouldn't be approaching. You gotta play that Mung Doll type style. Back woman, back I say. But here's the problem now. While he does have Psych Up, he has no mana, and now he has to do something on Kazuya's shield or land the move on Kazuya. And now that he did, he got electric into immediate command grab, and that's it. And now that lead, oh no. Wait, you're able to do 2 of that on Accelerator? This is a pretty bad scenario for Akakikusu Abi. That's gonna be it. Wow, you lived. I was gonna say, this is a pretty bad scenario for Akakikusu in general because he got a 0 to death this game and he's kind of been getting fucked up the rest of the game. Wait. Got another Accelerator. Hold on. try to get the tech chase, but the up air, the fast ass up air of Kazuya is gonna take game number 4. And now we got a game 5 set. Oh, immediate grab. If you do a zoom under the stage, do you go through it? No, you actually bonk on the stage. It's like it's an old Dragon Quest thing, because in old Dragon Quest games, if you zoom inside of a house, you hit the top of the house. Like you're able to use the spell inside of the house, but you just like literally bonk on it on the ceiling, and then you just fall right back down, and it's just like, oh, you can't use it here. So it's kind of the same thing, basically. You almost never see a zoom off stage or like underneath the stage like that anyways, but in a moment like that, or like let's say for example, I'm pretty sure even if Steve builds blocks, oh man, that was a good laser. Hold on. Sheesh. I'm surprised that landed with accelerator there, because you know that changes the knockback of that forward there. Uh-oh. Yo, they both glowing red as fuck right now.
ガードに当たった時かな、本体に当たってないと思う。
ルーラが発生間に合った。
これね、そうですね。もうラッキーはもう、なんか横切り出てる。
The fire and ice combo. Who's playing Kazuya here? This is Raki.
上必殺？まだ。
撃墜さえしなければ耐えれるか。
Rocky plays both Steve and Kazuya, but he's only been using Kazuya so far in this top 3. This set was looking all Akakikusu, but in the blink of an eye, reverse 3-0. One stock away from the reverse 3-0.
隠していましたラキです。ヘド切りこうってイオナズン一旦ダメージ半分。
Okay, didn't get the full damage off of that kaboom because he was still in the free state, but still got a jab afterwards. Got some MP managed or restoration there from landing the jab and getting some extra % there on top of that. Oh, this might be it. Going for a jab follow up there, but I mean, got a lot of % off of that, like very small sequence. I don't know if this is gonna kill. It is gonna kill. Wow. Damn. What % did he get hit by? He also has rage drive, so his damage is. Let me see. He went from 100.3 to 125. Okay. Damn. Reverse 3-0 there. That was kind of a BTA last time. So let's see if he got some adaptation here. Maybe gonna try Steve if the Kazuya doesn't work out again. Her ended up beating both these players too. At least like when scrolling through the VOD of this, I saw her take the set versus Akakikusu in winter semi, so I think he didn't really mind either or, whichever one that he fought. But probably Rocky is easier to fight character wise, or like character pool wise. I don't know how long Oomph lasts off the top of my head, honestly. I'll need a refresher. Okay, auto turnaround up smash. No jump here and up B and a laser, but Hurt knew he was gonna use immediate laser, so he just kept the Nikita going up. And kaboom, kablow, kaboom.
走って2段ジャンプで崖に捕まる。前回避なんとか通った。その後
まあそうですね、近づいてからの読み合いをしないですね、本当にハートは。
Oh my! I like the second up tilt, the grenade and the other up tilt made his shield very low, so he opted to go for another up tilt to get a shield poke. That's not gonna kill, but good up smash just to get him away from you. Raru in Hawaii, like Leo in Hawaii. Nah, Leo lives there. What are you talking about? You would be so tilted playing against this. Hurts that dude, man. That's what he wants you to. That's what he wants you to. Oh, I like that. That was slick. That was slick. Hold on, let me go back real quick. That was optimal grenade play. Check this shit out. Look, down tilt grenade explosion, jumped up, air dodged, and had the grenade in his hand blow up just for a little additional damage, and then continuing to rinse and repeat. Grenade gameplay. Now the tilt will be settling in 100%. Down throw interruption by the grenade into a true combo back air.
一旦ビームで邪魔をして崖に
Here's the thing. You would be tilted playing against this, but you're also Kazuya. Oh. You got it!
まあたまにもね、ハートだってミスしますよね。
Like, if a character deserves to be going through this grenade bullet hell, basically, it is this definitely this fucking character.
間合いを詰めたいラキ
He would scrap more if you know Kazuya wasn't zero to death machine. He said, and Min Min, well that's the problem. Min Min doesn't silence. The problem with Min Min is that Min Min doesn't give a fuck about this gameplay. She will just forward tilt and knock you away or blow up the grenades from far enough distance that the grenade is not gonna hit Min Min herself. So it kind of ruins Snake's game plan. He has to be more aggressive.
72じゃね、多分財布必殺じゃまだ撃墜
まだまだ撃墜はし
Oh!
逆に
Caught him sleeping there with that dash attack. I said he might try Steve, but game one was pretty close. That was actually the closest game so far out of like the winners finals and that game one of this game. So maybe Raki is like slowly figuring it out, getting a little adjusted to how he has to play, and like, you know, he has to make some of these hits really count. Yo, that electric still hit him?
はいはいはいはいはい
で、そこですね。で、ただ地獄も
That shit looks so stupid.
差し替えされちゃったりとか、一応読み合いではあるんですけど、基本的にはもう守ってる方がド安定な策なんで。
Very strong start here though from Raki.
抜けるのにも一つ読み合いをしないといけない。
But now he has to just get that one good hit that gets the actual job done. Takes the stock.
81対143じわりじわりとパーセント追いついてきました
Air dodged the other grenade, but the grenade blew up that one. Oh, and he's gonna actually get the first stock here. Nade into up air. Thoughts on NCK saying Marv is bottom 2? Marv ain't no bottom 2, bro. Even though Marv sucks, he still beats like characters. He just doesn't like fucking farm them for free like other characters, but he has winning matchups still. And then I don't even want to humor that last part. Ain't nothing underrated about Belmont, bro. Not even on Wi-Fi can that change my mind. Who's the best player against Hurt? Typically it's Mia or Doramigi. Doramigi, even though he has lost to like his Sonic before, like he always gets to run back against Hurt. But I think outside of Japan, the best players so far against Hurt, the two players are Louis Money and Light, actually. Louis Money and Light. I don't think Louis Money's lost to Hurt, or he might have lost to him one time before, and then same for Light. I think he's lost to him one time before, but he's beat him the other times, including their last encounter. Oh man, Raki really needs to capitalize on like these few moments that he actually gets a good hit against Hurt. Spargo, what you call it? Spargo also is somebody that could be Hurt, but I think he lost to him the last time that they fought. There's multiple people who could beat Hurt, but he is more in favor of probably taking the set against some of these players. Like if you were to tell me that Hurt and Light are about to play, and then you tell me that Hurt wins, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like Light beats him, but he's not destroying him. You know, Louis Money beats him, but he's not destroying him. You know, I don't think anyone really destroys Hurt. He just loses. I guess Doramigi and like Mia kind of put the, you know, the beating on him, but or on average. But even then, like I said, Doramigi and Mia both have lost sets to Hurt. He lost to him at Genesis, for example, or Mia lost to Hurt at Genesis. If you really think about it, like Japan, like their top 5 players, which are basically the current top 5 in the world, they don't really they all go to tournaments, but they never go to the same tournaments. It's weird. I don't think it's intentional, but like look at this tournament, for example. Hurt is the only one out of him, Akala, Mia, Doramigi, and him, Doramigi, Akala, Mia. Who the fuck's the 5th Japanese player? Is it Raru? I think I'm forgetting somebody else. But yeah, only Hurt was in attendance here. Oh, Shutan. Right, it was probably Shutan. Into the grenade. Oh man, I thought the forward air. I thought Hurt went for forward air there to get the forward air spike into the grenade explosion into a nair. That would have been so much damage. The grenade blew up slightly too late there. Also, I'm surprised Raki didn't try Steve in the end. Even though game 1 was good, game 2 was kind of just, I talked over it, but he kind of got whooped. And right now, it's kind of looking even worse than the last game. Almost got the Nikita to snipe his air dodge there. At this point, the full tilt has definitely like this is brutal. This is the slow crawl caught the spot dodge scare. Yo, wrap it up, wrap it up. Oof. Wrap it up. Not a triple. Not a triple. Okay, that's it. Sheesh. This is looking. Honestly, there's not much to say here. This is just her domination that we've seen many times in the past. Just happening again. Just showing why he's just consistent, like top 5 in the world. That has been for like 2 years, or the better part of like 2 years. Reverse down smash. Is that gonna kill? It is gonna kill. And was that JV3? It was a JV3. God damn, bro. He died really fast for getting down smashed by Snake at 130. But he charged it a little bit. Probably didn't expect to get hit by that either. Or like for that option to come out. And a JV3 to seal the deal for Hurt there. Raki definitely needs to figure out what the fuck to do against Hurt, because that was just complete domination. 6-0 in games, and like basically 2 stocks for a majority of those. I think 4 or 5 of those games were 2 stock, and ending it with a JV3, that is definitely demon territory right there. Congratulations to Hurt. That was a way faster top 3 than the other top 3. That wasn't even an hour. That was like 40 minutes. Thank you, Hurt. I appreciate you, gang. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Hurt at Smash Factor to my knowledge. I don't think he's in attendance for that tournament. Guess he's just taking a break. SmashCon is happening pretty soon though. You know, I think he'll probably be in attendance to SmashCon. That'll probably be the next time we see him perform in North America, unless, you know, somebody corrects me. It'll be interesting to see how Hurt does the next time he fights against some of the players, because some of the people who do really good against Hurt overall, most of them seem to be North American players, like we mentioned earlier. So, you know, like Leo, Spargo, Light, Louis Money, you know, these type of players and stuff have taken sets off of multiple sets off of Hurt. So look forward to seeing them play again. But congratulations to Raki getting 2nd place. You know, low-key would have wanted to see Akakikusu versus Hurt. They did play in winter semis. I just didn't, you know, I wanted to see them play in grand finals because we already saw Hurt and Raki play. But based on the fact that Hurt beat both of them, he probably would have ended up beating him. Maybe not as bad as he just did in that grand finals, but he probably still would have closed out the tournament. The ranking season for Ultimate, I believe, concluded with this weekend. So let me know what you think your top 5 or potential top 10 is from all these tournaments happening. That's probably why there were so many events that happened this weekend, just to like close it out, you know. Do you think Hurt has a chance at number 1? Do you think he's gonna get like top 2, top 3? You know, Akala didn't attend any tournaments after Kagaribi to my knowledge, or like maybe like one more tournament after Kagaribi. Dora Migi might be a lock-in for potential number 1 as well. You know, there's a lot of players out there. I do think Japan is definitely going to be most of the top 5, if not all of the top 5 for this season, because they kind of put belt to ass on a lot of tournaments this season. So that being said, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.